It's one of the smallest words in our English language, but it's not exclusively an English word. Variations of it are used across the world. It's been said that it's the most frequently spoken or written word in the universe. At least that's what they say. It's a simple little word, but it can be used a wide variety of ways which fulfill many different purposes. Hi, my name is Patricia Charpentier, and welcome to episode 114 of the Life Writers Vlog, where you can find inspiration and useful tips to help you write your life stories. Recently, one viewer asked about the proper display of a word we use all the time. Okay, let's talk about okay today. Knowing the origins of words can be so interesting and often provides a deeper understanding of the word and gives tips on how to properly use the term we're going to talk about today, okay. The true origin of okay has been widely disputed for years, but the experts agree on a couple of things. In Boston in the late 1830s, a fad raged about misspelling words in a comical way. There, the first printed version of all correct appeared in a newspaper. It was spelled as O-L-L rather than A-L-L, as in all correct. In the 1940s, when Martin Van Buren was running for a second term as president, which he didn't win, the Democratic Party called him Old Kinderhook because he was from Kinderhook, New York. And they used the slogan, "Vote for OK." But even before all of that, the Choctaw Native Americans used a word spelled O-K-E-H, O-K-E-H, which meant it is so, and pronounced it okay. Isn't knowing the origin of a word really cool? Even a word as simple as okay. Maybe you don't think so, but I know all the word nerds out there agree with me. Okay is also a very versatile word and can be used in many ways and serve many purposes. Okay can be an interjection, as in, okay, I'll go get it. It can also be used as a noun, as in when you give the okay to do something. It can be a verb, as in my teacher okayed my essay topic. It can also be used as an adjective, as in it was an okay date. It can be used as an adverb, as in I feel okay now. It can also be used as an answer to a question. Will you take out the trash? Okay. It can be an abbreviation for Oklahoma, but I think writers should use the fully spelled out state name instead of an abbreviation. You're not addressing an envelope, you're writing a story. I told you okay was a versatile word. Now back to the viewer's question. How do you display okay on the page? As a word or just letters? Uppercase or lowercase, periods or no periods? Well, I have my opinion, of course, as I always do. But first, let me tell you what the Merriam-Webster Dictionary and the Chicago Manual of Style says. If you look up okay in the dictionary, you'll find okay in capital letters with no periods. If you look up okay in the Chicago Manual of Style, the Creative Writer's Bible, it also uses okay, capital letters with no periods, in almost all of its examples. But this is one time I don't agree with either institution. I believe okay in capital letters gives way too much attention to such a small and oftentimes insignificant word. If okay is in a sentence, it's the first thing your eye goes to, and it's usually not that important. I use okay spelled out in lowercase letters, O-K-A-Y. Okay, spelled that way, looks like a word, and words are our writer's currency, not abbreviations. I've done a workshop before called Know the Rules Before You Break Them, and this is an instance of that for me. I know what Merriam-Webster and the Chicago Manual of Style say, but I choose otherwise. And okay spelled out is in the style guide for all writing your life's projects. You may have noticed my use of okay throughout this vlog. Okay, where do you stand on the okay situation? How do you normally use okay in your stories? Will what you've just learned change how you approach the spelling of okay? Why or why not? Tell us your thoughts, okay? But whether you okay, O-K-A-Y, or okay, capital O, capital K, remember, the only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. The only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. Until next time, happy writing, everybody.
Don't miss the next episode. Sign up to be notified of future posts and upcoming events. Use the buttons below to share this episode on social media or with a friend who might like it. If you enjoyed this week's episode, you will love our Life Writers membership. Whether you don't know where to start writing your life stories, have started and stopped many times, or have been writing but want to receive feedback to make your stories better, the Life Writers membership is where you need to be. We have a Get Started roadmap, an extensive library of instructional videos, live events via Zoom, and a supportive and active community. If you want to take the stories that live in your heart and mind and put them into words on the page, check out Life Writers at lifewriters.us.